I don't think that's an option. Now. Okay, so, hello, my name is Kyle Brooks, and I will be talking about the TSA, or more importantly, the TSA as it is now and how it needs to be reconstructed from its current form of operation to something that is more effective at protecting us from, what we fear most, terrorist attacks or just attacks in general. And my grounds for that is that the administration currently shows little sign of terrorist prevention. It purposely uses multi-tech and procedures, and finally, it wastes money on its operations that it deals out. For first, that it shows little signs of terrorist prevention, it is that, well, I'm sure we're all familiar with the body scanners, the machines that we basically strip down half naked for and then stand like a magazine cover in front of. And, well, a little information about that is they don't work. And when I say they do not work, I mean that, yes, they kind of see through your clothes, as disturbing as that is, but they don't actually detect any weapons and contraband. And this is actually revealed in a test that they failed, because according to CNN, according to a report based on an internal investigation, red teams, which is the teams that go through and take false weapons and explosives, the Department of Homeland Security's Office of Inspector, they were able to get banned items through the screening process 67 out of 70 times across the nation. So despite all of their technology, they still failed to detect any threat, whether real or staged. And bear in mind, this test was done in secret. And another thing is that, going off of this again, is that their pat-down procedures also happen to be faulty, because off of the same source, it was that a member of this red team, he was hiding a faulty explosive in his bag that a TSA member failed to detect when he tripped one of the alarms that they have in the airport. And, but despite this, they still continue to use this, as is said on the actual TSA program, or, I'm sorry, website, that, let's see, where is it? Let's see. Well, okay, anyway, they say that on their website directly that they are installing new machines in the month of July 2015. The same kind of machine that does the same job, except it's supposed to do it better, except we have no evidence that these machines have actually worked, and that would be towards my waste of money point. Now, as for the signs that it shows little signs of stopping terrorists, it is that when you walk into an airport and you see everything, how the TS operates and how long the waiting lines are, you're not the only person that can see that. Any potential attacker can actually go in and see the defense. So what the TSA really does, knowingly, is that they do accomplish security. They accomplish what we call security theater, which is the feeling of being secure without actually being secure. And this is explained by the TSA themselves. When a foreign worker, when a former worker was interviewed, he stated that we knew the full body scanners didn't work before they were even installed. And this was made by Jason Harrington, and he was giving a comment on the scanning. So the scanning machines there aren't even supposed to do their job. They're supposed to make the public feel safer and deter any terrorist actions, except without actually protecting us. Now, let's see what else. And the general public actually knows this based off of a couple of mediums that we have seen, such as, I don't know if you guys are too familiar with College Humor, but the Adam Ruins Everything show actually goes into detail about the faults of the TSA and how we have to, and their procedures such as taking off our shoes and our other articles of clothing and machines. In the video, it is stated that these things don't actually do anything to prevent terrorism. It only actually prevents us from being attacked in a way that we were attacked before. What actually does protect us is what stopped from our terrorist attacks: intelligence, changes we have made since then, reinforced blast doors, and an increased number of U.S. air marshals. For example, I don't know if you're familiar with the shoe bomber or the underwear bomber in the years 2013 and 11, but the TSA actually never stopped those. Common citizens did, and the fact that they couldn't actually hijack the plane due to the reinforced blast doors. So it is actual heightened awareness and not the organization as it stands that is our strongest defense against terrorist attacks. And